Platinum X here for another episode of Baldur's Gate 3. I'm just kind of showing you the path from the Grym Forge Way Shrine up the stairs here into the chamber where the gnomes were digging out near and all the Dwagar were in this chamber right here. I've already killed them all. I've already got killed near. But the reason I'm showing you this is because something I just realized after over 1,000 hours playing this game, as many times as I've been in this chamber and been to the Adamantine Forge, I just noticed how close this over here is. This is the forge side. How close it is to this right here. Now I've got an elixir of Hill Giant Strength on, which gives me a 21 strength. And looky there, I can jump straight across. So you can literally get to the forge just by jumping across right there. And once you get over here, then you'll unlock the way shrine here, or the waypoint. And then once you do that, all you gotta do is go to the map, and boom, your whole party is here. So, part 4 of Grym Forge, the videos that I posted, shows you the path to get to the forge here. Well, again, you can do it really quickly just by jumping across right there. So, yeah, I just wanted to show you that first before I go ahead and activate the forge. Now, this is Tactician difficulty. This is a very tough fight. And it would be a lot easier if I used the hammer. I'm trying not to use the hammer though, because I believe there's a trophy for killing the Guardian without using the hammer. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Now I've got all 6 molds and both mithril ore.
The mithril is ready. Time to insert the mold.
Now all the weapons, there's 3 weapons, a mace, a long sword, and a scimitar. Now I'm a druid, so the scimitar would come in handy, but the thing is, they're all +1 weapons, and the only power they have is they negate resistance to that weapon, to that damage type. Not exactly what I consider an in-game. None of these items are in-game items. Like, honestly, you'll find better, and they're great items, you know, for a while, but then at some point you're going to find better. So it is a little disappointing that this whole Adamantine Forge thing doesn't really give you in-game items. The best thing, really, I find is the scale mail. The shield is good, but again, at some point you're going to find better, and it will be obsolete. There is also splint mail, which is heavy armor. Lae'zel is the only one that uses heavy armor. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to start with scale mail, because that actually will be of good use for a while. And there's so many of my companions that use medium armor, it actually could very well be an in-game item for one of my companions. Alright, so we are ready.
So that's progress.
Now, because I'm trying not to use the hammer, this thing is vulnerable to blunt damage. So I'm going to go ahead and equip everybody's with blunt weapons. Faithbreaker is a +1 enchanted warhammer.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
These are all throwing it. These are all light hammers for throwing. This is not an enchanted hammer, but you knock nearby foes prone after killing a hostile target or landing a critical hit. So you can actually knock this thing prone with a critical hit. So I'm putting that on Lae'zel. And
There's no time to waste.
now Shadowheart is pretty much here for healing. Go ahead and save it. Alright, so the first thing you got to do is go over here and activate the forge. Now, I'm only level 6, so again, this is a very tough fight. This thing's got 450 hit points and either resistant to half the damage types there are and immune to the other half. The only thing it's vulnerable to is blunt damage. Now, when the lava, there'll be a couple times during the fight you'll have to reactivate. You'll have to turn this wheel to get the lava to flow. When the lava stops flowing, he'll be immune to all types of damage. So you got to keep somebody over here on the wheel to keep the lava going. And you got to keep him in the lava. If he gets out of the lava, he'll be immune to all damage. Alright. First thing we do... Now this is annoying because... Well, it says right there the damage type is force, not blunt. So honestly, it doesn't really matter which type of weapon you summon. It's force damage, not the actual damage type, not the type of weapon, which is ridiculous. Like, what's the point of having all these different different weapon types if that's not the type of damage it does? So it's kind of stupid that it's all just force damage regardless. And this thing is resistant to force damage, but this thing still serves a purpose. Oh. I'm not going to go with that thing yet. I'm not done with Shadow Heart. I'm going to cast Bless here. Actually, I'm just going to do level 1. Shadow Heart's really not going to be engaging in battle, so I don't need to cast Bless on her. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get as far away from that thing as I can so that it does not break my concentration.
Soldier.
I'm going to go into Frenzy. Now, even though I've got a blunt weapon equipped, where he's standing, you can't really get around him without somebody getting in the lava. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here. Well, actually, I need to stay near the wheel. Well... I'm going to try to get away from his area effect slam that he does this shockwave thing. It's very annoying.
Time to strike.
Oh my god. Alright, so you see I did a critical hit. I thought I was in the lava. I don't know what was up with that, but... you see I did a critical hit, knocked it prone. Now I'm going to run away from it. Because it's prone, it can't do a opportunity strike. Alright, cool. The spiritual weapon took threat assessment, so the last thing to hit it, that's what that threat assessment is. The last one to hit it will get the threat, and that's who it's going to attack. So it's going to attack the spiritual weapon, which is a good thing. Alright. Nobody's hurt yet except for the spiritual weapon, so I really don't think there's anything for Shadowheart to do. Except I'm going to go ahead and run back over here to activate the wheel. Nice. Alright, what I'm going to do with Lae'zel is... well, I'm going to go all the way over here. Well, I'm going to go ahead and... I'm going to throw... I'm going to try to get the threat on Lae'zel so it comes after me. Alright, perfect. Now I'm going to get as far away from it as I can. Because it's going to come after Lae'zel. Now at that range, it's not going to be able to get... I'm going to just stay right here. I'll even switch over to the crossbow. Shoot it with the crossbow. Alright. I don't think spike growth is going to do anything to this thing. I don't even know if it'll slow it down, so I'm not gonna do anything at this moment. I'm not going to use the spiritual weapon. And what's going to happen is it's going to move away with boom, opportunity strike, but now it will attack Karlach. But Karlach's got resistance. Ah, damn it. Now I just lost Bless. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, crap.
I'm heating up. Can't afford to let up.
You gotta keep it in the lava or it will be immune to all damage.
I've got this.
Nice, I don't even missed at all. Doing a whole lot better this time around. Yes, this time around meaning I've already attempted this a couple of times and it was not going well at all. I'm going to do the same trick here. I'm going to try to get the threat on Lae'zel.
In my best interest.
There we go. Now these methods, I didn't even realize these methods had spawned.
Still on my feet.
And that's kind of why I moved over here. So I can get... I can't see my ring. I can't tell. That should get them both. Now moving away Because again, I do not want to lose my concentration on that spell. I'm not sure what just happened there, but Karlak got a reaction strike. Damn it, man.
Little help, please. Talk to me.
Karlak's not looking good. I'm going to throw a potion at Karlak. And then, what? Okay. Try to get as far away from this thing as I can. Didn't get far enough away.
It's go time.
Nice. Beautiful. I don't think Karlak missed. Oh, there goes a miss.
Well, so much for peace.
Alright, how many of these mephits are left? Just that one? Yeah, I don't think so. $14 damage, man. Unfucking believable. Not sure what it just did. Well, at least it didn't kill Shadowheart.
Need everyone alive and fighting. Gods, it's hot in here.
That son of a bitch moved away from me. Oh, I jumped. There we go. Perfect. Yes, a Grym Fate. A Grym Fate was the trophy for killing that without using the hammer. You use the hammer by pulling this lever over here. You gotta get him, you gotta maneuver him on top of this right here, and then use that lever to drop the hammer. But yes, trophy acquired, and we still have a method to deal with. There. Let's not walk across the lava, please. Like Lae'zel literally just walked across the lava. Alright. So, now we get to see...
Well.
Pick these hammers back up. Where's the other hammer? Where'd it go? There it is. Alright.
Who will ever believe this?
Grym Skull Helm. Attackers can't land critical hits. Very nice. Grants fire resistance and the ability to use Hunter's Mark. The only one that I have to use heavy armor is Lae'zel. Get out of my way, please. There. Magma method, always nice little, always a gem and an alchemy ingredient. Now I would recommend not doing this on honor mode. Just avoid this like the plague. Like just don't even mess with this because none, as I said earlier, none of the items are really in-game items.
Use. It's blocked.
You mean it's blocked? Won't budge. Hang on, I might need to do this again. Yeah, there we go. Alright, another trophy. Forged in Blood and Fire. Craft an item in the Adamantium Forge. Alright, look at there. Guild Artisan and Inspiration. Alright, there's the mold.
Eager for battle.
Lae'zel is the one with all my molds. Got one last piece of mithril. And I'm not sure what item. I'm probably going to do heavy armor for Lae'zel. But here we go right here. Adamantium scale mail, 16 armor class, all incoming damage reduced by 1. When a melee attack hits you, the attacker is sent reeling for 2 turns, disadvantage on stealth checks. Attackers can't land critical hits. Now I believe the shield has that same can't land critical hits. So I might do the shield. Because Lae'zel already has the helmet, that's a heavy armor helmet,
Oh, enough waiting.
that
I crave blood.
protects from critical hits. So making the heavy armor would just double up on that. She's the only one that can use heavy armor right now at this point, at this time. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I'll figure out what other item I will be using in the meantime. Make sure you do use both mithril pieces before you leave, because once you leave, I do not believe you can get back. So make sure you do have both mithril ores, and make sure you use them both before you leave. Thanks for watching, and good luck.